Hi, Lu. We would like to warmly welcome you on our stage. Can you hear us?
Okay. Yes, I can hear. Yes.
Okay. So the floor is yours, and we'd like to, to hear something new, some recommendations for us. We would like to see how Polish universities are performing in Shanghai ranking, and then for sure we are going to have some questions for you. So the floor is yours.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, and thank you for your gracious introduction. And I'm honored to have this opportunity to address you online on this special occasion. And yes, as introduced, today I will talk about developments about what university rankings published by Shanghai Ranking and ranking performance of Polish universities in our rankings. So since I didn't receive the software on my phone, so I may need someone to help me with the slides. Okay. Next slide, please. So I'd like to start with a bit of background of Shanghai Ranking. Shanghai Ranking is a fully independent organization dedicated to research on higher education intelligence and consultation. And it has been the official publisher of the academic ranking of world universities since 2009. Next slide, please. Sorry. Besides, we also have published the Best Chinese Universities ranking from 2015 and the global ranking of academic subjects, the GRAS, from 2017. And also we have published the Best Chinese Subject rankings from 2017. And especially this year in June, we have released the Best Chinese majors ranking for the first time, and dedicating for students to compare and choose majors between universities, between different universities at undergraduate level. And I think the OWL and the GRAS, the two global rankings contain the performance of what universities globally. So I guess that's mostly related to our audience today. So let's start with OWL. Next slide, please. And next, yes, and the next. Thank you. I'll focus on the researchability of water universities globally. So I'll rank any universities that has any Nobel laureates, field medals, highly cited researchers or papers in nature or science. Also, universities with significant amount of papers indexed by Web of Science, that means a significant amount of papers in peer-reviewed journals will be also considered. And in a ranking of 2020, more than 2,500 universities have been scanned, and about 2,000 universities actually ranked. That's up from 1,800 universities last year, but only top 1,000 universities are published. In 2021, we expect to rank more universities compared to last year. And OWL has 6 indicators, the same as it has been for several years. And next slide, thank you. First of the alumni counts the graduate of an institution who received the Nobel Prize and field medals, demonstrating the faculty of education, the quality of education. And another indicator related to the field medals and the Nobel Prize is the award. The award and the highly cited research indicator, these two indicators are used to measure the quality of faculty. So the award, it counts the laureates of Nobel Prize and field medals of an institution. And the highly cited is selected by Clarivate. There are also two research outputs indicators, the PUB and the Nature and the Science. Also last, the per capita performance is also considered. The PCP, the per capita performance indicator, is the weighted score of about 5 indicators divided by the number of full-time equivalent academic staff, including both the research and the teaching faculty who actually contribute to the research outputs. For example, for Polish universities, the number of academic staff with research teaching and research owning academic ranks functions are counted. So we don't collect data from the universities themselves. All of the data are collected from third party, including the official website of Nobel Prize, the field medals, the highly cited researchers and the Web of Science database, etc. Also, we collect the faculty number from the higher education statistics agencies. Next slide, thank you. So, since the first next. So the OWL has attracted a great deal of attention from universities, from governments and public media worldwide, and it has been recognized as the precursor of global university ranking. So, and one of the most objective league tables. So we believe the significant influence of OWL is because its methodology is sound, is scientifically sound, stable, and transparent. We also, the mainstream media, the European Union research headlines, and the chancellor from the prestigious university, like, for example, Oxford is one of them, highly value our ranking. So for the next part, I'm going to show you some ranking results of the OWL 2020. So next. And this is the picture of the academic ranking of World University's 2020 ranking results by region. So these 7 color bars represent different ranking ranges in our system, as you can see from the top right on this page. So universities in Americans dominate both the top 20 and top 100 list. Europe has 5 universities ranked in the top 20 of our ranking. And at the same time, Europe leads the top 200 list with 77 universities, and it also has the most universities in the ranking range of top 300, top 400, top 500 even, and compared to other regions. So universities in Asia and Oceania, they has the most universities in the range of 500 to 1,000, the ranking range. So since our ranking has presented the what top universities annually based on the consistent methodology, so the number of top universities in 2004 and 2020 can be compared. So the next slide, please. So this is the comparison between the number of top 100 universities from 2004 to 2020. So on the right side of this graph, the red blocks indicate increase in the number of top 100 universities, while the green indicates the decline in the top 100 list numbers. So from 2004 to 2020, the number of top 100 universities from China mainland increased significantly from 0 to 6. So in 2004, none of the world's top 100 universities was located in China mainland, but in the edition of 2020's ranking, 6 Chinese universities made the global top 100. Also, the number of Australian universities ranked in top 100 has added up to 7. And where the USA lost the most, lost 10 positions in top in these years, the change in the number of countries from Europe is minor. And so then let's move to the Polish universities ranking performance in our to take a look. Next slide, please. In 2028, Polish universities are ranked in top 1,000. Next, please. The University of Warsaw and Jagiellonian University ranked in top 500 remained in the range for 16 years owing to its stable research ability. However, the performance of the other 6 universities next. Then there will be a picture of the 8 Polish universities ranking performance from 2004 to 2020. Yes, next. As it can be seen from this picture, the University of Warsaw and the Jagiellonian University, they keep their positions in the top 500. And the other 6 universities is fluctuating between top 500 and top 1,000 from 2004 to 2020. So then let's move on to the subject ranking, the global ranking of academic subjects for the next part. And also let's start with the methodology. And the next, please. The graph counts the universities that have a minimum number of research publications during the period of 5 years. So the publication threshold is different for different subjects. Take the mathematics, for example. Universities need to have at least 100 publications of article type to be ranked in the subject of mathematics. There are about 4,000 universities, more than 4,000 universities in the world, but only less than 1,000 of them can meet this criteria in the subject of mathematics. But only the top 500 was finally published. So like this, in the ranking of 2021, in the graph 2021, in total, more than 4,000 universities have been scanned and covering 19 countries or regions. And finally, more than 1,800 universities are finally ranked. And in Szanghajski's global ranking of academic subjects 2021, institutions are ranked in 54 subjects across natural sciences, engineering, life sciences, medical science, and social sciences. And next slide, please. And in this subject ranking, a little similar to the our ranking, we use these 5 indicators related to research abilities, like the Q1 publications to measure the research productivity. The ranking indicators include the research measures of research quality, the intention international collaboration, the research with top quality and the highest academic recognitions. And what the bibliometric data are collected from the Web of Science and Insights database. For all of the indicators, the different weights are assigned for different subjects. So, and the selection of the top journals and the top awards, they are selected from the Shanghai Rankings Academic Excellence Survey, which was first conducted in 2017. And next slide, please. After the analysis, we have obtained these statistics by country and the region. It presents the top 10 countries or regions that with most subjects ranked, including the USA, the China mainland, the UK, etc. And 326 universities from the United States appear more than 4,000 times, followed by 272 China mainland universities appear like more than 2,000 times, and 100 universities from the United Kingdom appear more than 1,600 times. So also the universities in Germany, in Australia, in Canada, in France, etc. Presented in the league tables for hundreds of times. Next slide, please. Last but not least, let's take a look at the performance of Polish universities in GRAS 2021. The best two performed Polish university, Jagiellonian University and University of Warsaw, matching their performance in our ranking, of course, and have 12 subjects and 11 subjects ranked in GRAS, but respectively. But most of the Polish universities only have 1 or 2 subjects presented on the league table, and next. And that's basically the basic information about the academic ranking of world universities and the global ranking of academic subjects. I know with time limitation, so I just share a little bit information with you and some new results. For more information about our ranking results or ranking methodology, please, or the new development of our ranking, please use our website or contact us at any time. And the new 2021 academic ranking of world universities will be announced on August 15th. So we welcome you to take a look at the new ranking to find is there any change in the ranking in 2021 or Polish universities make progress in next ranking. And that's for my presentation. So thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Lu. Okay, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay.
I can hear.
Before I will ask audience for the question. I have one question for you. There is a survey on your website which is called Global Research University Profiles. And can you tell me, please, if you use any data submitted by universities for your ranking? Because one indicator is connected with the number of academic and research staff in Shanghai ranking. And do you take the data from this questionnaire, or is the source different?
Okay, thank you. The Global Research Universities Profile, which means the group, it aims to develop a database on the facts or the information around 2,000 research universities around the world. And so basically we don't use the data data collected from the group in our rankings for now. And all the faculty numbers are collected from the official website of the higher education agencies like statistics agencies or the higher education Ministry of the higher education, etc. But back to the group survey, it collects the data from universities, collect the data of students, the data of academic staff, the data of the resource. All the data are used to enrich our the university's profile on our website, and for all the universities ranked in our or in GRAS or just participate in all these universities participated in our group survey, we will establish this profile page for them on our website. And all the information collected, including the basic information of the institution, the data of the student, the faculty, will be used to enrich this profile. So it will give the universities a way to introduce themselves to audience around the world, especially to Chinese universities, to Chinese students. And also we will send all the institutions who participate in the group survey and report, analysis report. It's for free, of course. And they can have it, the report will provide information about the university, comparison between across the university about their performance in the same with universities in their region or in the ranking range, and etc. So the group survey, it allows all the institutions around the world to participate, but in the end we haven't used any of the data collected from the group in our rankings for now. Yeah.
Thank you. So we can just use it for promotion and for submitting some information about us. Yes? Am I right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Are there any questions from the audience? Okay, just...
Hello, Dariusz Mikielewicz, Gdańsk University of Technology. I have one simple question, because one of the must-have on the Shanghai ranking is to have a paper in Nature or Science, or to have a highly cited researcher. And if you have a paper in Nature or Science, how long will it last to permit the given entity to stay in the ranking? Is there any time scale involved? Because highly cited researcher may be there for some years and then he will disappear due to other people. But in case of Nature or Science paper, is it once for a lifetime or what?
No. Okay. Okay. So we in the academic ranking of world universities, the indicator of the Nature or Science, we only count the latest 5 years publications in Nature or Science. So it will last, let's think, in the 2021's ranking, we will use the papers published in Nature or Science from 2016 to 2020. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Is there anyone with a question? No, so thank you, Lu, very much for your presentation. And if we have any questions, we'll ask you for sure. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.